Hello, good afternoon. I'm jumping on here because we're about to start our December cookie box. This month we have two different boxes. We have a Hanukkah box and we have a Christmas box. So right now I'm decorating the Christmas box, and then we'll be doing the Hanukkah box tomorrow, okay? That way I can do the Christmas one, and then tomorrow morning I'll do the Hanukkah. All right, so I just want to give a big thank you to everybody who's gotten a box. This is our biggest month so far with the number of boxes sold. So we sold, how many, Andy? 800 so far. And so I don't know, it's only what, December 5th. So it's been crazy. So guys, thank you so much.
It's only about 500 more than our busiest month so far.
Yeah, last Christmas, just to give you perspective, we sold 300. All right, so it's really cool, really awesome. Thank you guys. We couldn't do this without you.
Today, how many states have we shipped? How many shipping orders have we had actually?
For this month?
Yeah.
We're gonna ship. So far, we've shipped 200, and we have probably 200 more to ship.
So for those watching live, we want to know. Even though you might not have the box yet, we still want to know where you're watching from. So
tell us where you are from.
Let's do that first. Let's hear where you're from first. If you're watching us live, please comment. We want to know where these boxes are going. We want to hit all 50 states. We think we did it.
When they rewatch too.
Can they?
Yeah, just got to go and find it on Facebook.
Yep.
So I think you can comment on YouTube too. But if you're watching from the website, you can't comment, which is fine too. All right, well, let's get started. I'm going to go over this box with you.
And
this
Merry
is the Christmas box, and I'm excited for these as always. So let's get decorating. I'm kind of going to go over the instructions and stuff, and then I'm going to start decorating. I'm going to go pretty quick.
A lot of first-time customers.
Go ahead and just pause, catch up, and then you can push play. So you're probably rewatching this, is my guess. Most people like to watch it once and then they'll rewatch it and decorate with me, or they can watch it and just pause and go with it that way. All right, either way, let me show you what's in our box and let's get decorating. All right, Merry Christmas, guys. All right, let me get this video set up, and then once we do, we'll get going. And what we're decorating right now in our bakery in Erie, Colorado. So I know a bunch of you guys, a lot of you actually received these as gifts. They were shipped out to people as gifts, or you're doing it with a business. We have a lot of businesses that are using our cookie boxes to celebrate Christmas or the holidays. All right, so this is our Christmas box. This is what it looks like. We have these monthly, if you didn't know, hence the monthly cookie box insert, okay? Tells you what you're getting. Video link is down here on the bottom. And then on the back, it kind of just gives some tips of storage, drying time, and about the live video. So now you do not need to store the cookies in the fridge. You just leave them on the counter. The cookies and the royal icing are fine to sit out. It does not need to be refrigerated, but if you aren't going to decorate for, I would say, a few weeks, I would just throw the whole box, just like this, into the freezer and then open it when you're ready. It dethaws really quick, so it's also a great option. That way your frostings don't get separated. All right, so in here you're going to have 4 bags of frosting. As I'm going through all of this, what I want you to start doing is going and kneading your bags of frosting. You want it to be really well mixed in. The longer that royal icing sits, the more that it separates, okay? So you want to make sure that it's nice and mixed. Go ahead and I went ahead and did this before the video, so you guys didn't have to watch me do this. All right, so now's a good time if you want to, pause it maybe. You can, okay? Don't cut any bags yet, because there is a trick to cutting it unless you've decorated before. It's not that tricky, but there's definitely a method of cutting it. All right, then you're going to have a thing of sprinkles. You have 8 cookies. Your cookies are most likely in bags. I took mine out already, so go ahead and cut your cookies out. With that being said, you need a pair of scissors nearby, and I always have a damp cloth next to me so you can wipe your hands. It gets kind of messy using that royal icing. All right, so you'll notice that our bags have a seal on them, okay? So you need to be really careful when kids are decorating with this. You don't want them to grab this and push the seal, or push it up so it breaks the seal open. It then becomes a big mess. So just push this down, twist it. If you are decorating with kids, I recommend putting like a clip right here. You can also tape it, okay? All right, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna cut our bags. I'm gonna go over the cookies in a second, but I wanna get these bags cut so we can just jump right into this. Okay, so when you cut your bags, I gotta figure out where my video is. It's backwards today. Okay, so you're gonna cut just the smallest little tip off, okay? You can always go back and cut more off if you feel like you need to, but for now, just cut a little tip. Go ahead and do that with the rest of the bags of frosting. And then we're gonna go over the designs, which we had posted earlier, and we had a lot of people guessing. There was one shape that no one guessed correctly. All right. Hey, Andy, you want to jump on and see if people are saying anything? Because what I'm going to do is have people guess what the shapes are as we go. All right, so we're going to go over the shapes. I want you guys to guess what they might be. Take them out of your bags. Oh, decorating needle. I took mine out ahead of time. Okay. Put my box aside. All right, so we have some shapes here. So whoever's watching, I want you to try. I want you to guess my shapes. All right, Andy, are you on?
Yeah, I'm on.
Okay. I have, let's see, let's do an easy one first. Okay, any guesses to what this shape is? We should have done a competition with this and gave out a gift card or something, Andy. Anyways. What shape is this? Okay. I don't know if anyone's guessing, so I'm just going to go for it. This is a tree. This is a present. I want somebody who knows what this shape is. This is the shape that nobody guessed. I'm going to put it right here to give you a minute to think about it. Okay, we have a snowman. I want to know what, tell me this shape specifically. That's what I want to know. This one's cute. This is going to be Santa's boot. Okay, this one's the bell. So this one's the bell, and it has a little tag on it. Okay. This is a 3 ornament decoration. Okay, what's this one? These are the 2. I think this one's too obvious, but it's not, if that makes sense. Okay, let me tell you, this is not a nutcracker. This is not a wreath. We're missing a major player of Christmas. Oh, Helen got it. It's going to be a tin soldier. Okay, and then this is going to be, who has this one? This one is a very famous, yeah, this is Santa. Casey got it. All right, let's get decorating. So we have our bags cut open. Excuse me. I made water nearby, thank goodness. We have our bags cut open. We've got our 8 shapes in front of us. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go through, we're gonna outline all of our shapes, make sure that we have a good plan for how we're decorating, and then we're gonna go back and we're gonna flood them. So what that does, when you outline them, that's gonna create a barrier so your frosting doesn't roll over, okay? when you flood them. All right, let's see. Let's start with the boot. This is going to be Santa's boot. Okay, so again, push your frosting down, and then you're going to take it and you're going to twist the bag, okay? Make sure that your hole is ready and open, and then we're going to start outlining. We're just going to go right to there. Just going to outline the top with white, okay? Like I said, I'm going to move pretty fast during this process, and then you're most likely re-watching it because a lot of people, not many people catch me live. But anyway, so then you can pause it, replay it, speed it up, slow it down, whatever works best. Okay, so for the white, twist it. Now, if your frosting comes out running when you get started, like it's really, really, really watery, that means you didn't mix it enough. So pinch the top of your bag and squish it a little bit more and massage it, okay? Usually it takes a good 1 to 2 minutes mixing. So if you have kiddos doing it, you might want to help them. You don't have to. Sometimes it's nice. Okay, so we're going to set this one aside. Okay, let's do the tree. Grab your green. Hey, Andy. Excuse me. All right, so we're going to outline this in green. And then at the bottom we'll do little, we'll just do it. It would be cute actually if we did it like a candy cane bottom here.
Huh. There's a shower. What happens to you happens to them. Oh.
All right, guys, so my bag of green just exploded on me. Thanks for laughing.
It happens. That's the fun part.
Just have to be careful.
So, this is what happened to Danae. Her green exploded out the top, just like she said not to do. But that's okay. We have backup bags here. And if it happens to you at home, you can wipe up the mess, reseal it, or also pour the icing into a plastic baggie and cut the tip off of that one as well.
Like a
Maybe.
Ziploc bag, for sure. Okay, Santa, let's do his little design. He's going to be a little more intricate than the other ones, but... Okay, this one just, you got to kind of pay attention to where I stopped. Okay. And then my white has a lot of air in it. Sorry guys, if yours do too. This happens in the sealing process. Okay, and I'm trying not to touch the red because you don't want it to bleed together. Okay, so this is going to be his little beard. All right. We'll finish this one here in a second. So then we're gonna do. Let's see. These are the 3 ornaments, so you want to do the outside ones first. I'm going to use my new bag of brain because I don't want to throw us off on the amount that we have. So we're going to have 1 green, 1 white, and 1 red, okay? And just do your best to draw a circle. As I said before, circles much harder than what you ever would expect, okay? All right. And then this one, we're going to do it white. Okay. That one is a very cute cutter. Okay, this one we're going to do. I'm going to outline it with red. There's a little tag hanging off here. I'm just drawing this gift tag. Okay. We'll call that good for now. Okay, the little snowman. I love this cutter. It's so cute. Just a little chubby snowman. Okay, and then you're going to outline his little arms. Okay. Let's see, I think we should do the tag. I'm trying to decide what color. I'm going to outline it with black, but we may end up using the white on it. Okay. Okay, so now that we kind of see, I can't read your comments, guys, so I apologize, but I will go back and read them. But now I want to know what your favorite Christmas movie is. We're about to go home. We haven't watched Frosty the Snowman in a while. So we're going to go home, and I want to watch it with my kiddos.
Decorate our tree.
Yep. We've been, we haven't had lights for the tree for a week because we didn't realize that we ran out of lights. They don't work anymore, so we had to get new ones. So the kids are asking all week, you know, what the heck is going on? And don't worry, we've got it. Got the lights. So we're going to have hot chocolate bombs that I made them today and decorate the Christmas tree. So what is your favorite Christmas movie? That's what I want to know. My favorite Christmas movie. Okay, so my favorite kids Christmas movie would be Elf. And then my favorite adult one is Love Actually, I guess.
That is a Christmas movie, isn't it?
I think so, right? It's one of my favorites.
Oh, you love that movie.
I love Serendipity too, though. All right. So that's a bell with a tag. And then we'll do something with this here soon. Okay? All right, our tin soldier. Let's see, we use a lot. I'm trying to decide. I think we need some green. We need to use more green. Okay. Trying to actually decide if I want green. I'm gonna do black. Sorry, changed my mind. Because we need to use some black. We haven't really used much black. Dark gray, whatever color you want to call this. So I'll fix that, okay? And then trying to decide if we can get away with using white. No, we'll use green. Okay. Then we'll finish that one up here in a second too. All right, let's grab the Santa, because we want Santa to dry quite a bit before we really start putting on the final details, okay? So we're gonna just start filling him in. I'm gonna fill in the brim of his hat here. And his beard. Kind of be careful about touching the two, because you don't want them to run into each other. Now if you have crevices and stuff and details you want to kind of stick out, just use your little needle and you can pull it out and put it in places that you want it to go, okay? All right, so we'll let that dry for a minute. We'll get back to that. Let's fill in the, I'm gonna fill in the boot. Okay, take your needle. So I kind of filled it in a little, and there's kind of holes, you know. So all you do is just go in, fill it up, or you know, do this with the needle, put it in places that you want filled in. You take your cookie and you can shake it a bit, and it just kind of falls right in, okay? The other thing I'm gonna add on is just a little bit of white on his toe. Okay. Stick that up there. Then we're going to fill in our tree with the green. Now this is where you could cut your bag a little bit. I think I'm going to wait because there's some finer decorations I want to use with my bags. So just kind of, just move fast. Don't pop your bag, okay? There we go. just trying to conserve my frosting because I don't want to run out. So that's, if you're wondering why I'm leaving so many gaps, I'm just trying to conserve it a little. So this is my first time decorating the set with you, so I have no idea. Usually it's just I have to guess. So it's fine. So get these holes filled in. And it's a tree, so it's okay if it stays a little textured, right? Trees aren't always perfectly smooth, so it would be actually kind of cute. Okay. And there we go. Okay, and then we're gonna fill in this part. We're gonna do a white. Kind of looks like a little candy cane. I'm gonna just make these all white. Take your needle and just kind of pull it out so that it makes those points. And if they do touch, that's okay. Take a little bit off. We don't need that there anyways. Okay, just set it aside. We can fix that. I'm not sure I like that, but we can always outline it a little bit more. Okay, let's do our present. Just being careful around the tag because you don't want to hide it. You kind of want those details of the tag to stay out or to stick out, you know. So you can tell what that white blob is on your cookie, and it looks like a tag, not a white blob. Okay, so get this frosting in places you want it to be. I'm just going to give some polka dots on it. Okay, we'll just let that sit. Let's start the snowman. Nicely that fills in. Okay. All right, set the snowman aside. We'll start the tin soldier. I guess he's just a soldier. I'm not doing him as tin. Do his pants. I was thinking about doing the Nutcracker, and then I saw a cute tin soldier. I was like, oh no, we should do a tin soldier. I think you guys would enjoy that one. Well, I guess I'm just a soldier, but. All right. Make sure all your spots are pulled out in your corners. You can kind of cover up your outlines a little bit if you pull it out like that so that your outlines don't show. Now, if you don't want an outline at all you have to do is this, right after you outline, you put the frosting in, and then it kind of melts together. So I know some people like the look without the lines, which that's how I do like my fancy cookies. This is good for just at-home decorating. Okay, so let's do the green. Like I said, I don't want to cut my bag bigger because I want to use it for something else. So. Go ahead and just fill in the frosting. And then give it a good shake. Be careful though, because this one could break. Seems a bit fragile. Okay, and then I'm gonna, this is the, I think this one is really cute. So we're just going to draw some lines. Across. Okay, and if you want those lines to fall in, just shake it a little, and they'll just fall right in. Okay, and then we'll do red. Okay, now be careful when you add in colors to your shapes. If you fill it up too much, it's going to overflow. So just keep that in mind when you're filling it up. Okay, and I'm going to do little mini polka dots on this. Okay. Then you're going to set it aside. Now, this type of technique is called wet on wet. That's when you add the wet onto the wet icing. You don't wait until it's dry for the base color, and then you add on, that's wet on dry, okay? Okay, which we are going to do, specifically with our tree. All right, so for this one, I think I'm going to fill this in with, trying to decide if I should do white or green, like a green bell, you know? It'd be kind of cute, wouldn't it? We'll do that. I think we'll have plenty of green, so I'm just going to go for it. Okay, so you want to stay within that black line because that line's going to give you just that outline. Okay, then I'm going to put the red part in, so just be careful up here, that little spot. So if you're afraid to get this little area up here, just take your little needle and drag it in, okay? That way it doesn't accidentally like cover that bell up there. You want that shape, the black to show. Okay, we'll set that aside. Let's grab Santa again. So for Santa, we're gonna draw the hat on. Be careful because you still don't want to get it into that white. That white still needs like a few more minutes to dry. Then that way we get the hat on so we can add in its puffball at the end. Okay. The other thing we're going to add on, no, I'm going to wait a minute. I'll do that in a minute. Okay. A little soldier. I'm going to fill in the green. See how I'm guiding my hand with my other hand? If you feel like you're shaky or you're having a hard time with keeping a steady hand, just use that hand, your other hand, to help guide you. It's very handy. No pun intended. Oh my gosh, Andy would be so proud of that one. Okay. Okay, and I'm trying to decide what I should do for the hair, but I'm gonna wait. Okay, put that aside. Let's do the boot. Okay, and then do the sole. Oh, my red touched the bag. So, believe it or not, I'm already, well, I'm sure you guys do. I'm already planning the January box. And I had somebody suggest to me that we should do like farm animals. So we're thinking about doing like a farm animal theme or something with pigs and a barn. Because I've never done that before, so I thought it'd be cute. So anyways, that's gonna be January, for those of you that are curious. Okay. Let's do, you know what I forgot? I was gonna put on, let's see. Maybe we can draw stripes on this. It's okay if they stick up a little. You could go this way, or you can go this way, whatever you think. It's just a little tag. Now to prevent a little ball at the end of it, just kind of go back like that. It still has a little bit, but that's okay. Okay. All right, I want to work on the snowman. Let's add the rest of the features on him. I just realized we don't have orange for a nose, but that's okay. We can always improvise and figure out something else we can do. Okay. I'm gonna have to look at my sprinkles and see what I have in there. I haven't really looked at those. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry for a minute. I think Santa might be dry enough. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw on his little eyes. Okay, and then you're also gonna draw on a beard, or this is the mustache. Okay. And I'm gonna let that dry for a second. That way we don't lose it if we draw in the other side, okay? Now if you want, you could draw a little. And we'll fill that into here in a minute, okay? Okay, the tree. So let's go through, let's fix that base. I'm gonna just outline it with red one more time. Just gonna fix up. Thought it would be cute to have like a little candy cane trunk. Okay, let's grab our ornaments. We're gonna fill in the white part. And you know, honestly, you can decorate these any which way that you want. You could get creative with these, they're fun. Okay, so with this one, I'm just going to draw a little tree on like this. Okay, then you could take yours. I know that there's a star in here, so you could take that sprinkle and put it right on the top. Okay, and then we should do red polka dots around. Don't forget, when you're done decorating, I love it when you do the hashtag. Decorate with DP. I think it's in the description of this video. Okay. All right, very cute. Now once we're done, I'll add in the tops to these. Let's finish up our bell. So don't forget, be careful. You don't want to cover those black lines. See, I sometimes just get too close because I have the habit of going above those lines. So I always try to cover them up, but you don't want to cover these up. You want that outline to show. Okay.
Soap and water, though, you know, use soap. Time. Maybe it's a sponge with soap. You know what I mean? Wash it, though.
Okay. I think it would be cute to have a little white spot on there because it's a little shiny bell. Okay, and then fill in the bottom part. I always make sure my tip is clean before I go to draw. Okay, we're going to add a little white spot down here in the bottom too, but be careful because we're going to still add some details on here. We're going to let that hang for a second. Let's grab our present. We're going to fill in the white. Okay, this is where your needle is going to come in handy because this one definitely has some fine details that you're going to have to fix. Okay. So we're just gonna pull it a little bit, pull out those corners so that it looks like it's a gift tag, okay? All right, I think I wanted to do a different type of ribbon, so I might just ignore that and kind of do this. Watch. I'm just gonna string it across. Like this. Okay, let it dry for a minute. We'll come back to that. This one's gonna be adorable. For this one, we're going to do, so this is where having a tighter, like a small cut is gonna help, okay? We're gonna do that. And then I'm gonna come up here and just gonna, so it looks like it's a little string, okay? Same thing with up here. We'll pull it up like that. Not quite done, but we'll finish it here in a second. Okay, the other thing you want to do is add the bell details on. So you're going to pull a line up here, pull a line up here, and then we'll add on 2 spots. Okay, isn't it cute? It's like coming together. Okay, grab your Christmas tree. We're going to add on, this is where I like to put the sprinkles. Okay. Trying to decide what color we should do. We should do red. Or let's do white. In that way the red and green sprinkles kind of come out. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to pour out my sprinkles. Just a little bit, just so I can find another star. Put them right on top. Okay. Kind of go back and forth. And then just kind of pick up your sprinkles. I like to kind of place the big ones in places so you have control over it. Even the Christmas trees are cute. Put on there. This part is tough to do. Be careful not to squish into your frosting. That frosting is not dry yet. This right here. I know this is tedious, so if you've already given up at this point, that's fine. Just pour the sprinkles on. It still will look cute, I promise. Okay, and then I want to take just some of the, yeah, I already just poked a little bit, but you can even pick it up with your finger. Just kind of place it on there. And if you get it in a spot where you don't want it, don't go for it with your finger, because you're going to poke it, okay? Just kind of bring it over to that line so it sticks to it. And you can do this however long you want to sit here and do it, okay? It could get pretty. cumbersome if you are doing what I'm doing, but I can't help myself. Take your time, just kind of place them on. I like the little tiny ones in here. Can't get them on. So on the top here, they might start to kind of dry, so you might have to push it down just a little bit harder than you did at the beginning, because it is starting to dry a bit. Okay, all right. I'm gonna fix all my random ones when I'm done. You just go through and get them off there. They won't stay. As long as you waited long enough. Okay, so I'm gonna let that hang out. I'm gonna put the rest of my sprinkles back in my cup. We're gonna fill in Santa's beard. Okay, and of course Santa has to have eyebrows. Okay, so for this puff, I'm just gonna fill it in with my white. Just like that. You can also add some sprinkles for the puff if you want. This bright white has so much air in it, it's driving me nuts. Now, let me just warn you, I can never get Santa's mustache ever even. So if you see that my mustache is not even, it's because I do it every year. I don't know what it is about his mustache, okay? All right, let's do the boot. We're gonna add on a little cute buckle. So, then I'm gonna just kind of outline it a little, especially just this white part, okay? Santa's boot is done. Okay, let's work on this guy. Did you see any sprinkles in there that would be cute for the nose? I don't know. We'll just probably have to do like a red or nose, I think. Okay, so for his buttons, you could do like 3 buttons, so it's like, looks like coal. I'm gonna do a heart, because that's what I saw, and I thought it was adorable. So I'm gonna do it like that, okay? And then you take your needle and you can spread it out a little. Just make that top part. Okay. Just 2 little cute hearts. And then for his face, his or her face, I'm gonna draw 2 big eyes. Okay, and then you can draw on the coal mouth if you want. I'm just gonna draw a cute little smile. I guess that's quite a big smile. Okay, and I'm also gonna add in 2 little white dots on the eyes. So I have those reflections. We're just going to use red for the nose. No one will know the difference, okay? All right, we'll set that aside. Might want to mess with them a little bit. Oh, I've got the smile lines to finish. Okay, the bell. We're gonna add on 2 dots here. So it looks like it's, you know, the bell. And then we're gonna add on the tie. So, or the, you know, bow. So take your needle. See how I kind of messed up there? Just kind of pull it out a bit. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that there. I'll do the other side here in a second. But then over here, we're gonna write the word believe, okay? So it's B. Gonna write small because you're not gonna have a lot of space. So planning, okay? Wish me luck. B-E. L. I. This reminds me of the Polar Express. E. V. B. Be really careful not to let the frosting really touch each other because you can see how the B kind of took the E right in, okay? So we're going to do believe. And it would be cute. Just put like polka dots around or maybe an outline. Let's have a little more color because I have extra grain, so why not, right? Okay. All right. And then what I might do, you guys are going to hate me. I'll show you in a minute. Okay, so let's finish our present. Now you could do the full-on big bow if you want. I'm going to be a little different. And I'm going to just do this. Okay? And then if you want, you can even take this up or tuck it in a little so that green's not so far out there. It looks funny. Okay. All right. And then for the tag, a little line up here, a little line right here. Okay. I just love this present. These are usually my least favorite, but it's really, really, really cute. Okay. All right. Let's do our, we're almost done. Okay, we're going to do our ornaments. I'm just going to draw a black line right there. Now, if I was decorating these here, and I had given you guys all the right stuff for these, I would paint those like silver or gold. I think gold because of the gold heart, or the gold star. But they're gonna look pretty with the black. Because it's gonna match the rest of the cookies. Okay, let's work on our tin soldier. We're gonna draw the pant lines on. Okay. And then for the shirt, just a little arm line so it looks like a shirt. Okay. Then up on the hat, I'm going to try to do a holly leaf. Okay. Do that. Kind of drag it out a little. Okay, and then you're going to do the same thing one more time. I won't make you do it twice, okay? Or more than twice. I don't know if you guys like the fine details with this or if you guys are already eating your cookies by now. I'm not sure. I think a handful of you might be eating the cookies, and I still have a few of you trying to do these fine details. Okay? And then we're gonna give the soldier a red belt. And we're gonna give him this little red guys. Okay, so most of you know I've got redheads, so it's my opportunity to do a little redhead. So we're just gonna put out some hair here. How could I not? Okay, so we're just gonna make it kind of messy, just look like hair's coming down. Okay, then you're gonna draw 2 eyes on. Give him a little smile. Okay, and then for the shoes, just grab the black. I'm just going to draw a black line up here. So it looks like he's wearing shoes too. You can even add in the color at top and make it more of like a 3D. I'm just going to leave it as an outline. And then on the hat, I'm just going to add in another line here. For some reason, that's really not coming out very nicely. That's okay. I got my handy dandy trusty needle, fixes everything. Just kind of fix it so it's a straight line. And I might draw another little thin line on top. And then 1, 2, 3 berries. Okay? And the rest of his hair. All right, this came out cuter than what I expected. Okay, so I'll put that one aside. Let's grab Santa, because we're just about done with him. Okay. Fill in the beard, mustache. Always mess up the mustache and beard. Fill it in. And then also, I think this one would look good with a little bit of outlining. So I'm going to just go through and outline a little bit of the white. If your color is like bled in a lot or something, outlining it will do the trick. Okay. All right. There's so much air in my bag. And then I'm just going to kind of cover that up. I should have outlined that yet because it's going to fall right in, but that's okay. Just outline it again. All right, and then I'm going to give the eyes just a little dot here. So I've got that little light reflecting off. And oh my gosh, I just messed up my stuff here. It's okay. It'll look fine. Just tell myself that. Okay, so for this one, let's draw the bow. Okay, and I might add on a couple more strings because I think it'd be cute with that. And then on here, you can put, I think the black is gonna be too hard to write so small, so I saved my green just for this moment, okay? So you can put, you can leave it blank. You don't even have to write on this, okay? Just FYI. We're gonna put 2. Okay, and I think I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna give this one to, give this to little Ren, because she will just be so excited to see her name on a cookie. And I think Ren's actually gonna join me tomorrow. She's my 4-year-old little spunky thing. She's gonna join me tomorrow to help me decorate the Hanukkah box. So, if you've been waiting for another appearance from her, tomorrow will be the day. Okay? To Ren, don't worry. I know I make that look easy. It is not. Don't get mad at me for that, because it's hard. But just something for those of you that want to try. Okay, so on here I'm just going to put a little hook. Okay. Those are so cute. I want to finish this one. I'm going to add in another side of the bow. Okay. Kind of get that to fall in because it looks like it's going through the hole. Okay. Oh, this is another thing I wanted to do. You do not have to try this. I know the writing is the hardest, especially with this consistency. Okay. So I'm just going to go over it because I felt like my letters bled in too much, so I'm going to just write it with this. Okay. There. Now you can read it. What else did I promise we'd do? I think we're done. Oh, I wanted to do another green thing. So, because there's so many strings, I thought it'd be cute to have another. Oh, you got to be careful doing this because sometimes the curve doesn't come out. Maybe I just ruined my cookie. No, it'll be fine. Okay, and then once it dries a little, actually, you know what? Maybe you put like a little red bead there. All right. Let's finish Santa. The last thing that he needs is, well, maybe I don't want to do that bead on there because he might look cute with a little red nose. Never mind, changed my mind. I'm gonna do it on here instead because it would be cuter. I don't like it on my gift. Okay. So it looks like he has a big red nose, or a red nose because it's cold. Okay, I think that's freaking cute. So now we gotta go fix our gift. Just put just a big mound of frosting in the middle. Okay? All right, I think that's it. Oh my gosh, that totally flew by. Okay, the other thing, if you want, you can go through and outline some of these, like I'm gonna fix it now because I just saw it. I'm just gonna outline the bell a little. Sometimes just a little second outline will do wonders to it. Okay. I have to be honest. I thought the snowman would turn out cuter. Kind of disappointed how he turned out, but he'll be fine. All right, let me show you all of them. This is our little toy soldier. I was calling it a tin soldier, but it doesn't have any tin on it, so we'll call it a tin. Or toy, not tin. Whenever I get something stuck in my, thought process, I cannot let it go. Okay, so here's the ornaments. This one might be my favorite. I love the present. This one's really cute too. Santa came out really awesome. Now let me just warn you, not everybody is going to have a red bead in their sprinkles. I'm just warning you. This was something I came up with last minute. So all you have to do, take your red bag, put a little mound of frosting there, and you'll be fine. It'll look cute. Okay? Just make sure you let your white dry first. Christmas tree. Came out pretty good. I'm just hiding my snowman up there a little bit. I think it's the fact I didn't have orange for his nose. I don't know. Oh, I wanted to fix his little smile. Maybe that's what it is. I was just going to add a little line here and a little line here. He actually might look cuter with the coal mouth. I don't know what it is, but he's bothering me. Okay, I think this is it though. What do you guys think? Pretty cute, huh? Oh my gosh. I gotta fix mine. Touched it. Okay, so these are your cookies. I think they're adorable. I used traditional Christmas colors this year. Usually I try to mix it up and not do traditional, but I had to this year. It was time I did. They turned out really cute. So let these dry a good 12 to 24 hours, okay? Then you don't have to. A lot of people end up eating them like right now. That's fine. But take a picture first and tag them. I'm serious. We have over 800 boxes that are going out of this bakery, and today's only December 5th. So that means 800 of you are decorating these. Please tag me. Or send me an email of your family doing this. I just love seeing it. Just the fact that I can see you and your family doing it. You guys don't want to post them and tag it because you're embarrassed or something. Don't be embarrassed for one. That's okay. Send me them. You can send them to the Facebook page. You can email them. Whatever you want, but I want to see them, okay? Like I said, there's 800 of you out there decorating, and that's as of December 5th, so I'm sure we'll sell more of them. But thank you so much for the support this year. I can't say it enough. And I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas, a happy holiday season. I'm trying to turn my view so you guys can see my face. There we go. And I'll see you guys around the bakery. We're shipping out a ton of things. We still have a lot of shipments to get out. So if you're looking for something in the mail, just know we're working on it. You can always reach out to see the status of them. But yeah, anyways, thanks again. Happy decorating. And I can't wait to see your cookies. All right. Bye, guys.